Hi there, I'm Asiya Shahnaz, Assistant Professor of English from PG Department of English. So today I'm here to take a session on Homi K Bhabha. It's a portion which comes under the third semester PG literary criticism. So here Homi K Bhabha comes under the post-colonial literary criticism, as you all know. So let's start. Homi K Bhabha, he's a well-known Indian English literary critic. He has put forward many literary terms or literary critical terms called hybridity, mimicry, ambivalence, and many other concepts. So here mainly we'll be concentrating on the literary term that is hybridity, which was put forward by Homi K Bhabha. So before entering to the term hybridity, let us see who was Homi K Bhabha. Homi K Bhabha, he is still living. He took birth in 1949, that is in Mumbai, and he is a literary and cultural critic, theorist of post-colonial culture, and he advocates humanities. Hybridity, mimicry, difference, and ambivalence, as I have already told, these are the main terms which you have to take in mind while you are learning about Homi K Bhabha. He was influenced by the great theorist Derrida, Lacan, and Foucault, and he has got Padma Bhushan in 2012. He was a professor of humanities at Harvard University, and he works on colonial and post-colonial theory, cultural change and power, and cosmopolitanism. So as I have told you, he has put forward many concepts, and in that today we'll be dealing with hybridity alone. So then we'll move on into the next part in the next session. So let's see more. Now, let's see what are the notable works of Homi K Bhabha. Nation and Narration, The Location of Culture, The Black Servant and the Dark Princess, On Global Memory, Reflections on Barbaric Transmission, Beyond Photography. These are the notable works of Homi K Bhabha. So this is my advice to you, my dear students. Whenever you come across a theorist, you have to know what are the important works of that particular person and read more about him. Then let's move on to the main purpose of this session, that is the knowledge on hybridity. So what is hybridity? We all know, we all have heard about hybrid, the term hybrid. What is actually hybrid? Hybrid means the mixing of two things, right? In science we have seen hybrid like mule. We have heard about mule, that horse and donkey mixing. Then hybrid in the terms like in botany we have seen that the plants are two types of plants are made into a new plant with good qualities. The two good qualities are being produced in the new formed plants and is known as a hybrid of the parental plants. So these are the general terms or general knowledge about hybridity. Then what hybridity has to do in literature and the theory of Homi K Bhabha. So we all know that he is a post-colonial critic, and as we all know, post-colonialism means nothing but as in many other countries, the colonization happened in India also, and due to this, the British people, and we know many French and Portuguese and British people, they came to India, and there we were living See, by mingling each other, the Indians were mingling highly with the English people. They took up all our control, the governance, everything. And due to this mingling, we all had a sort of, giving and taking in our culture. So culture is something which is not pure. This is the concept which Homi K Bhabha is trying to convey. Always culture, every culture which we found now, which we could find now, is not pure. It is a result of a mixing up, cross mixing up of one or more cultures. So this also happened in the post-colonial countries very, very fastly, because we had a notion inside us that the elite culture or the supreme culture is the British culture or the English or Western culture, and the Indian culture is something which is inferior. And always we had a tendency to, not had, still now we have, right? So we have a tendency to mix or to take the culture of Western. So then what will happen? As a result, a new culture is formed, a mixed resultant culture is formed, and that culture is known as the hybrid culture. So this is the concept actually which Homi K Bhabha is putting forward, and this theory is mainly talking about this cross mixing of culture, and that resultant culture is known as the hybrid culture. So creation of new transcultural forms within the contact zone produced by colonialism. So Homi K Bhabha is very specifically specifying the reason for this particular hybridity in India, especially in countries like India or post-colonial countries. And the reason what he is saying is that it is due to colonialism. Then colonial subjects from Asia or Africa who have found a balance between Eastern and Western cultural attributes. So it's a mixing of Eastern and Western culture, as I have told you. So it's a mixing of Eastern and Western culture. And theory of Homi K Bhabha is based on the existence of such space where cultural borders open up to each other, and creation of a new hybrid culture that combines their features and atones their differences. So here it's very clear that he says that it is an opening of the border. So there is no national culture, but the borders are blurring and the culture is mixed. Thank you.